Depending on who you ask, drifting is either an automotive art form or the pastime of a hooligan. But enough of what old grumpy farts think. Allow me to get you started in one of the coolest corners of the car world. Hello and what's up, guys? I'm Bradley, and welcome back to Hot Cars. Now, like any hobby, you don't just dive in at the deep end. If you're new to drifting, it's probably not a good idea to spend a fortune on an R34 or professionally fit out a Corolla AE86. It's a much better idea to spend the miserly sum of $2,000 on a car like a 3 Series E36. BMWs like this are perfect to learn in. They offer up to 200 horsepower that can be steadily increased without a major engine rebuild. And these aging rear wheelers are also a perfect stepping stone to a more ambitious drifting motor like an M3. Another car someone new to drifting might want to look at are 90s sports cars that are only going to set you back a couple of grand, like a Mazda MX-5 Miata Sport. These pocket-sized roadsters might not have the power for competitive racing, but they are the perfect foundation for a budding career in drifting. Hey, swap in an LS3 engine into an MX-5 and you've got yourself a true contender. Now, a little higher up on the price scale would be the 6th Gen Toyota Chasers. You can pick up these JDMs in the United States now, and a version with the 1JZ GTE Turbo will provide you with a solid platform to build your drifting dreams on. There are a host of upgrades available for these classic drift cars, and prices start in the region of $5,000. But if you're not a fan of spending every waking hour of your weekend working on a car, and who the hell really is, then you should opt for a Japanese sports car that's ready to drift right out of the box. The Nissan 350Z is one of the best and most durable drift-capable vehicles on the market. A base model 270 horsepower 350Z can be found for around $8,000 these days. That's a great deal. Also during the 90s, Nissan made some of the most iconic sports cars in the world. While it wasn't on the same level as their awesome Skylines of that same era, the Nissan Silva S14 became notorious as a great option for drifting. The additions with the SR20 DET turbocharged engines can be dialed up to 500 horsepower and cost as little as $8 grand. Of course, American manufacturers should not be forgotten when it comes to picking up a bargain basement drift car. The infamous Fox body Mustangs are more renowned for their straight-line prowess, but they're also good for drifting, especially if you can find a 5-liter V8 option with a manual transmission. Make America proud. Maybe you want to go back even another decade and find some obscure stuff from the 80s? No, not like that. Check out the Merkur XR4Ti. This German-made race car might seem familiar to many of the golden oldies out there because it's based on the legendary Ford Sierra RS. This car possesses all the elements that make for a great drift car. It's lightweight, has a long wheelbase, a well-balanced chassis, and has a powerful 2.3-liter turbocharged engine. Incredibly, one of these classics is only going to set you back about $3 grand. Tape deck optional. Now, for those who want to hurry up and just get drifting already, which is pretty much every gearhead I've ever met, try an A80 Supra. But wait, have you seen the prices of those Supras lately? Well, Uncle Bradley has a cheap solution. Go with the Lexus SC300. It's basically a Supra in disguise. This luxury 3-liter from Lexus comes with a 2JZ GE engine and a host of Supra parts, meaning bolt-on upgrades intended for the Supra will fit this car. You can grab one for around $5K. So what are you doing? Get out there, get a car, start drifting. Those are some of the cheapest drift cars for beginners. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.